Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us for a great day, Houston. The people in our live studio audience today want to communicate with loved ones who have passed to the other side. So how are they hoping to do that? Well, our guest today has been talking to spirits for most of his life. Please welcome the author of the books Evidence of Eternity and Never Letting Go, the psychic lawyer, Mark Anthony. Good morning. All right, every time you come to town, I get stopped by people and they go, 9 times out of 10, oh my gosh, the psychic lawyer, when's he going to be in town? Oh, this is amazing, it's amazing. But the 10th person says, that's evil, and I'm a religious person. You wanted to be a priest at one point.
I did. I've always, when I was younger, I was always drawn to the clergy. And what I've found in my work, Deborah, is there's nothing evil about this. In fact, the Bible is filled with people who make spiritual connections.
Yeah, and the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Yes.
Exactly. And, and spiritual entities visiting people either in dreams or appearing before them is very common, not just in the Bible, but in our entire history.
Yeah, so people who obviously have passed over. You've also talked to people who've had near-death experiences. You've had a near-death experience.
I did, and a near-death experience shows us that the other side, heaven, whatever you want to call it, is not some nebulous, distant realm, but literally it's only a heartbeat away.
Wow. Okay. We're going to get some kind of rules out of the way before we start doing readings. So explain to the audience certain things, for example, who you might be wanting to come through. You may have a pushier relative who comes through instead.
That's true. Sometimes the person you want to talk to the most is not always the first one in. We have to trust in the other side, trust in God, that the person or the message that you need to receive is the one that's going to come forward. And I'm going to be drawn to certain people or areas, or a spirit will start presenting him or herself to me. And if it makes sense to you, raise your hand. And we may get a group of spirits with a commonality either to the people here or in how they passed or something about them, which is going to apply to more than one person.
And I've asked you this question several times, like why they don't speak in like full sentences, right? And so it's really kind of not as literal as we speak to each other on a day-to-day basis.
Well, it's not texting or instant messaging. Yeah. And see, a lot of people are like, well, I want to know this and I want to know that. All right, so we'll just text heaven and see what they say. And what it is, spirits are pure electromagnetic energy, and they're sending an EM pulse into my brain, which then gets converted into recognizable concepts based on my memories, feelings, and cultural associations.
Because you can actually feel sometimes what someone may have gone through.
I can feel things. I'll hear, see, smell, taste things. And spirits don't speak a human language. They don't speak English or Spanish or Chinese. They speak frequency. And so they may communicate through metaphor, through images, through sensations, and it depends on the spirit how they will communicate.
Yeah, all right. Now, I see a certain number of people in the studio this morning, but are you starting to see some extra ones lining up?
Yeah, it's getting kind of crowded in here, Deborah.
They're coming in. Word has gotten out.